Sorry if you've heard me slurping my tea there, guys. Let me know if you can hear me okay, alright? Just let me know, people, if you can hear me okay. Hi, Three Souls. I've got to get my witch's brew in me. The most essential thing to going live. I was actually going to put on a wee bit of music in the background. Let me know if this is too loud, right? 2 seconds to get it back to the playlist. And I'll see if it's maybe just too loud for you. I know that sometimes these I can actually I can actually right, let me know, right? Just let what is that too loud? Hi, beauty of nature. Hi, Toby, my bestie. My Three Souls. Is that too loud? Because I can turn it down a bit on the telly if it's too loud. Thank you, Toby. I am doing okay. Just let me know if the music's too loud, guys. It's just to keep the place zen. In fact, I'll go turn it down a couple of wee notches. I just wanted it as background music, guys, but the TV is actually quite a wee bit of distance away from my computer, so I want to show you all my stuff I've got here. Look, I don't know if you can see. Can you see all my crystal balls and everything that I've got sitting? Can you see half of them? And they're actually quite powerful because, oh, why did that go mute there? Must appear mute. Just let me know if that's too loud, guys. Okay, the music in the background. Because tonight, as you know, we were going to talk a wee bit about crystal balls, about the way that I'm going to be working with them, and we'll do some tarot, and different things. A couple of bits of facts. I've been running about like a headless chicken for the last hour. Yeah, it's good for the soul, definitely. That's what I says to Wally when he was making my tea. I says, remember, it's got to be my witch's brew cup. So let's start off with how are yous all? And I've actually found out, Dobie sister, how to let us all comment when we're live. Now I can comment when I'm live as well. Now I figured out how to do that. Beauty of nature. You're a great supporter. For only finding us just recently, you're a great supporter. Thank you. I've not got my blue lipstick on tonight, guys, because I don't know why I maybe need to change the settings on my camera. It seems always awfully grainy, doesn't it? Oh, typical! It's always the wrong light. We get through that many lighters in this house. Honest to God, I don't know what to do with them. I think people steal them off us, to be honest. Oh, there's one there. This will probably not work either. I usually end up leaving the best one at my altar, but I did have one a minute ago. But we'll need to compromise and use one, two at a time. Hope these are all good, guys, and positivity's coming in. Let the positive vibes get in. Don't want any negativity at all try to infiltrate our lives. There's too much going about, especially today. I've got my wisdom of the elders oil on. I have got my That's the wisdom of the elders, actually. This is my elemental oil because I really need strength for the elements tonight with and earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. I've actually got, even if we've got time, I'll show you all my oils. Look, I mean, look how many I've got. I don't know if you can see that. There's one just well. I mean, look, this is full of oils. And that's not even half of them. That's just the ones that I use. I've got an oil for every reason. But we might even open the doorways up tonight, guys. Harmonising blend. This is another one I was going to use tonight because I've actually had a wee couple of things happen just before I went live that I really had to calm down with. So this is my new one that I got in my February box, mind. Harmonising. See, Freya must have read my mind and knew I would need it. It's beautiful, guys, honest to God. I could actually sit here and sniff it all night and it keeps me calm. The only way I can explain it is like a mixture of germaline. If anybody that's British or Irish or that'll know what germaline is, it's like an antiseptic cream with lemon in it. Oh, it's beautiful, guys, honestly. And if you ever do buy stuff for me that's a workings, you'll get like that anointed and depending on what you want the stuff for, that'll get anointed with all that. But let's play there for 10 minutes, guys, and let us get calmed down and let us see what's going on here. Oh, I'm sick of lighters. I'm going to cry. If I wasn't such a strong person, I'd be bubbling right now. Hatchy Hatch, I am so glad you're here, Hatchy Hatch, because I need cheered up. I've had the day from hell, and it is still continuing. I've got all my crystal balls out here, guys, to show you. So I'm not saying I'm an expert at it. I'm just learning, but I'm happy to share the facts that I've learnt so far. And then what my plans were was to share the facts that I know so far, show you my crystal balls, show you the crystals I'll be working with, the crystal balls, the oils I'll be working with the crystal balls, the crystals I'll be working with the crystal balls, as in like my orange calcite and things to help draw the energies in. So we'll get through all that, but I'm very glad that you're all here just now, just showing love. Yeah, it's interesting stuff, honestly. Yep, get your doggy to give us his waggy tail fresh energy, his lovingly dogly spirit. We need it. Oh, Hatchy Hatch, just be here. That's all you can do, pal. Be here, keep us laughing and joking and positive. There's a lot of negativity invading us right now, so I need to try. I've been actually sitting feeling. I've got my crystal ball sitting and I keep feeling it and trying to get my hardest to get my energy into it. I've been listening to pagan music the last half hour, just trying to get me to go to my zen place. I tried to meditate, but I just couldn't. I couldn't focus enough to meditate. Yeah, I'll teach you I'll teach you what I know. I'll give you a bit of info on it, what I've learned, and if I could figure out how to share the screen, I could show you a lot more. So I'm going to have to just rely on what I can remember and show you a bit about the crystal ball. But I wish I could get my daughters off because she's got a cracker. She's got a big one and it's the right moody looking one that looks like the moon. It's an amazing one. But we'll do our best, guys, and we'll do more readings and we'll spend what hour and a half together. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what transpires. We'll see all who pops in. How many have we got now? We've got 7 just now. Oh, we did have 10. We've got 7 now. 3 of them have left us. Let them leave. They must not have been important. Beauty of nature. Don't be socks. Yeah, definitely. Bring the more the merrier. Beauty of the north. Oh wow, been cold, rough week here. Oh, in Oklahoma. That's Oklahoma's. Am I right in saying that's tornado and storm country? I know there's been a lot of storms in the past across that way. I mean, we complain about our Scottish weather, but I really am glad that we don't need to go build shelters and hide and things. That's rough. Prayers for all yous. Yeah, sensitivity is very high at the moment, Hatchy Hatch. There's trouble brewing everywhere. I'm trying my hardest to keep it positive and keep the negativity out, and it's a case of trying to just call upon my witchy powers that's getting, I'm being put through my paces, put it that way. Yep, it's good for the soul, 3 souls. But we'll get there. That's why our goddess is there. She answers our calls. Yep, I've already felt timber around me. I actually felt as if I was getting a cuddle about half an hour ago. It nearly made me cry because it felt like a big fluffy dog, and that's obviously Timber. Timber's obviously here supporting me, so I'll be alright, guys. I've got my guides here with me. I get, hi, Shrimp Shack. Drew, let it. Wait, I put up Dobie's comment. Sorry, Hatch's comment. Where is it? Drew, let it out. Scream if you let go. Love and respect. I think I bet if I'm going to scream Hatch, I think I better go to one of the fields up the back and scream, because the full housing scheme would hear me. Yeah. It's Twisterville. I've watched a lot of documentaries. I mean, I watch more American documentaries than I do British. That's the God's honest truth. I've just always done. I've always just did that way. Even the news, it's an American news I watch. I'm surprised there's no fun out today with that wee Austin and Elson Wells case yet about the 2 wee missing toddlers. I feel so bad that they haven't the fun name yet. God, is it Beauty of the North? The funny thing is, Tay, we're the same. We've not that much snow. The snow's been here. Oh, I get you, but lately we've been having our record lows of the cold and most snow we've had in years. Well, we're the opposite. Beauty of the nature. We've had not that much snow, and when we do have snow, it's no lying it a couple of days, and we're having a lot more like rainy, just horrible weather. Really, really cold, as if it wants to snow, but the snow's just no there. Yeah, it means a lot to us, Hatchy Hatchy. You always been in our lives, and you bring such a good vibe. You bring a good vibe to the lives, and it keeps as a lot of us going because everybody that's knew you for a couple of years now know how to take you, and we know that everything you say is in fun and love and respect. I'm actually going to start doing a lot of videos, guys. I'm gonna do videos showing you a lot more of my craft. If you've watched my February Witchy Reveal box, there's actually a couple of things in that I've set. Well, I've not set up my camera as of yet today, but I've got rid of all the other stuff that was on my memory card, ready just to record all that. So I'll get into a positive place and I'll do that. Plus, I was asking Dobie if she would like to see me call in the 4 quarters. See, maybe you would be interested to see that type of thing as well, how I do it. That's the beginning of your spell work because you call in your four elements, your earth, air, your fire, and your water, and you ask them, you give them a wee gift, and you ask them to join you. I'll show you, it's interesting. The first time I did it, I felt the power of it, and I knew that there was another 4 or 5 companies with me, which was wind, air, fire, and water, and spirit, of course. So you hopefully will feel the power of it when I do it, and I'll record it. Oh, the ice. See, the ice is the dangerous part because see your roads. I mean, the rain falls and then it gets like the -degrees temperature, so it freezes the ice and that brings black ice, and that's where all the crashes happen, especially in our country winding roads. We'll just get another couple of minutes, guys, and let people come in. I don't know if any of you shared it out or no, guys. I'll go share it out. Um, I know I've been unreliable the last couple of days, changing them and that. It's just that there's been a lot going on, guys. Honestly, I would have went live. Right, share. I think that means share screen, but I don't know what to share screen. I just want to share the broadcast. Right, I'll go back to how I do it again. Right, video YouTube. Merry part and merry meet again. My actual favourite pagan song is the Nordic Lullaby. Then it's Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. I don't know if any of you have ever seen it, but it's a really, really good. It's a good. It's a good songs to get you in your witchy space. But there's loads of different Celtic music in that there that helps you get into the space you need. Shareable link. Right, let's get this link out and see who else wants to join. There it's coming on just now, the Celtic Lullaby. And we'll see who we can all get in here. Just to see if we can get a couple more of the crew in. I've not seen Chris on one of my lives for a while. Chris will be busy with Parachills lately. We'll see who we can all get. All we can do is hope for the best. I'll share it on Danny's channel. He usually comes if I share it. My Uncle Danny. We'll share it out and let's see if he wants to come. Oh, it never ever types when you want to type, does it? I think. See, I did that. Well, to explain it in a minute. Let me get this out. I actually set up a video on Facebook Live, but I didn't mean to charge $2.99. I didn't mean it to come out. I didn't mean it to come out as I wanted everybody that was to join was to pay $2.99. I just wanted it to be that if anybody wanted a reading or a whatever it was, I explained it as to pay $2.99. I didn't mean it to be that anybody that wanted to join my stream to pay $2.99. So I cancelled it all and came to YouTube because I wasn't Scottish Outlooker because that wasn't my point. And you know me, I wouldn't deny you a reading. I just wanted I beep beep. I just wanted to let you know that if you wanted to give a donation, that's what my donations are. And that I would oh I'm not thinking straight, guys. You know what I mean. I think I better hold my crystal ball to get some energy. Can you barely hear the music, sis? Right. I don't want it to overpower me, but I'll turn up another wee bit, right? I think it's because I've no got my laptop so close. That might end up being too loud, guys. Just let me know if that is too loud, right? This is the fave. This is. Me and Dobby was actually just talking about this before I went live. When I'll rewind it. I hope none of these are in a hurry, because these are helping me calm down, and I've got a lot I need to get off my chest, guys, before I can do tarot readings. I've got a lot of calming down to do. So listen to this. This is a great song, unless you already know it. Can you hear it better now, Dobby? Just let me know if you can't hear it that well. I'll put you closer to the television, and I'll come down a wee bit. But I highly recommend it if you can't hear it. It's called Nordic Lullaby. It's a brilliant tune to calm you down and get you zen. Beep beep, Jizzy Jabber. Wonder where my friend is. Thinking of others. He's usually in with us. Hope he's okay. And sister as well. I've not seen her. It's my favourite Dobby, honestly. I'll be quiet and let you hear it, right? I'll get my cards ready. Mindful. Just let me know if you can hear it okay. I hear it a bit better. I'll turn up a wee bit, because we'll turn it back down once. We'll turn it back down once I do start talking, right? Can you hear it better now? It's an amazing tune, honestly. It's called The Wolf Song. Hear the wolves? I wonder if I could turn it around if you could see it. If you could actually see this video. Can you see the video, guys? I hope you don't mind, but I'll rewind it, right? This song gets me through a lot of hard times. See, when I'm really, really badly depressed, listen to this. This is an amazing tune, guys. I highly recommend it. I'll just sit here in the fourways and I'll get into a zen place. Oh, turkey casserole, brilliant. Witches brewing, yum yum. Ah, Toby, I'll need to put that in my playlist as well. Is that no beautiful, that wolf? Look how beautiful he is. Not as nice as my timber, but that's okay, Jessie Jabba. Just do your best, my friend. It's actually, I think, Swedish, this song. It's so beautiful. Can you see it okay, eyes? No, too glary or that? I'm doing the flare, guys. Yeah, Norway, sis. I'll probably get copyrighted, wait you see this. Is it sung in other languages too, Dobby? I've never heard. I'll need to look for it. Look how innocent that wee face is. Yeah, the moon is amazing. There you go, that's that one. Just wanted to let you see that I think it's Johanna, somebody her name is. There's got to always be an advert, hasn't there? An advert for everything. I'll just play that till I get ready, darling. We'll keep that one as background music and we'll get things started, I think. To get tied up. I've actually got all my tarot cards here as well. I've got my Postcard for Spirit and my spell casting and things as well. I better put my crystal ball back on the shelf. Can you hear me okay now? Is that music too loud? Just let me know if it's too loud or what. Good night, beauty of nature. I'm glad you're feeling better. You know what it's like, Shell? That's in my playlist. It makes me feel better. It makes me get like a calm zap. After starting a fun out the night, I was just all over the place, honest to God, and I needed to calm down really quick. But I'll speak to you once my phone charges. Shell, I'll phone you, right? It's just it went out of charge, and I really I'm raging. But we'll talk about that once I get off the live. I hope that is that not too loud for you. That song is it all too loud? Let me know. Just let me know. That's my calming down tunes, isn't it? Just let me know if it's. Just talk about this. It's just so it doesn't overpower me, guys. I've got a lot of other witchy stuff here I was going to talk about tonight. There's the crystal ball stuff I know everybody's been looking forward to, so I've got that. But that's not going to take that long to talk about, and then we'll do some cards. Or unless you want to do some cards first, and then we'll talk about the witchy ball, the witches, crystal balls. It's up to yourselves. What do you want? Aye, well. Tell me what you want me to do first. Whether you want me to do the crystal ball facts first and show you all my crystal balls, or whether you want me to do readings first. And everybody that wants a reading doesn't have to pay, guys. It wasn't meant like that. It just means that if you're happy with your reading and you feel you want to donate to me, then that's fine. Did you, Nature of Beauty? Oh, honestly, see the live that Parachills did the other night? They get picked off one by one. Honestly, and we, as is what me and my sister Sherry, as being witches, could see it happening. We're saying, shut the live down because that is why it's happening. He's picking you off one by one. I think there was 9 on screen at one point, and there ended up being 1. But they don't listen. They didn't listen. You've been at 6 since October. Hi, Laura. Sorry, I couldn't have time to have a message conversation with you yesterday or the day, whatever day it was. There was a lot happening, pal. Honestly, I had a lot of things I was doing for people to get up in the moon last night. So up in the moon, you think I was sending it to the moon? You know what I mean? I was to get a lot of things done last night because it was the last night. Hi, Catherine. See, they're all coming in now. Just if any think the music's too loud, just let me know, right? I'm just shuffling my cards. I'd actually rather do tarot readings first if that would be okay with you. But if you want to, any freelancer, it's because I've been putting my energy into them while I was listening to my calming music. But if you want me to talk about the crystal balls first, I will. Beauty of Nature, have you got a channel? Was that on your channel? Is that a video that's up maybe that we could all watch? I will be making you all a lot of Mary's mods anyway. Is it no loud? Right, good. Is there any you want a tarot reading or an oracle reading? I know that I can't keep doing tarot readings for everybody because I've told you a lot as it is, but I've got all my other stuff here. I've got my Keepers of the Light. I've got everybody's favourite postcard for Spirit. I've got Moonology. Excuse me, I blow my nose a second, guys. And I've got and for us witches, I've got the spell casting. So Moonology doesn't mean to say, or spell casting doesn't mean to say you need to be a witch to use it. It just gives you a bit of guidance if you are a witch, but it's got other things in it that thing as well that lead you in a direction. So it's up to yourselves, guys. But right, so you decide. Do you want to hear about the crystal balls first? Let me show you my crystal balls, or do you want me to do the readings first? You decide, guys. After all, these streams are for yous. Right, I'll look that up. I'll need to make you a mod. I don't even think I can make you a mod for here, can I? I think it needs to be. Nah, I think it needs to be on the actual. Yeah, I think it actually needs to be on the actual live on YouTube. But I will make you a mod. Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming to my channel. I know I've been putting it off for 2 nights, guys. I'm sorry. There's just been so much going on at home. Honestly, and I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be more professional for now on, I promise you. Hatchie, I'm telling you now, please sage your if you feel as if you need to sage. There has been an awful lot of negativity going around. It's been splitting up friendships. It's been getting to people in ways that it knows how to get to people. You've got no idea the things that is happening. Please take my advice for a witch. Sage your shade everything. Sage everything round about you, your head to your toe, round your body, left to right, so it gets everything away and push it out the door. Yeah, you honestly need to get saging and get the negative vibes away, because these things bring in other things and they can ruin your lives. You want to see the crystal balls first? Not a problem. Wait till I turn that down a wee bit then so I can concentrate. That's a really good song too. It's got hundreds of really, really nice wolves in it. It's all the wolfy ones I like. I like the ones with the wolves in them. Right, so what will I show you first, guys? Right, I'll show you my very first crystal ball that I ever got, right? This is the very first one that I ever got. Where's the camera? This is my blue one. Can you see through that already? Right, that's my very blue one. That's my favourite. That's the blue one that my daughter got me. Right, I'll show you them and then I'll read out the facts of them. This was another one this is actually one that I got in my witchy subscription box. This is the one that you can, don't get me wrong, you can see messages in this one as well, but the clearer ones are the best. So I've got that one, that's that one, and I've got this one's, oh, it's that heavy. I've got this one's mama that my mum got me for my Christmas, and I've actually been looking at it, and it was so funny because my niece has started her own wax melts company, right? So she'd give me a couple of melts to try. So I on my oil burner up there on my dressing table, I had it lit, and it just so happens that's where my crystal balls sit. So what had happened was the candle was coming through the crystal ball, and I'm saying, "What's that?" And I couldn't really focus. And then it wasn't until I realised that my crystal ball was in front of it, and I could actually see this like a swirling feeling in it. But to me, which I get a wee white. But to me, I was only looking at the candle to see how low it was, and so to see if I needed to put another candle on it. It's really beautiful, by the way. She does some really beautiful wax melts. But I could see it coming through. See if you sit and stare into it long enough, guys, you'll only see the screen. You need really a candle or a very dim lit room to look at it. But you just focus right through the middle of it, especially if you've got a candle at the other end. And honestly, start having a question in your mind, and it'll all start going as if there's smoke in the middle of it. And then you'll start seeing like images, maybe images of people, images of buildings, but that's definitely more powerful. But I'm going to show you my ultimate favourite that my mum got me for my Christmas. I think I showed you this one before. This is the one that's got the dragon heads on it, and it's got the wee crystals in the bottom. This one I'm going to do, and it's already got the everything. Like some of the crystal balls, you nearly need to focus to get like the smoky look on them. But this one's got bubbles in it. I think it's actually just glass and not crystal, but I think it doesn't matter. As long as you've got something with light behind it and you stare into it long enough, you're going to see something. So I've got a very funny feeling that this one, I feel a connection to this one. It's much the same as I feel a connection to my blue one. So even I think maybe that if I could do something where I could set the two of them together, I could maybe like a kind of have everything's yin and yang, black and white. I think if I could do it like a yin and yang because it's dark and light, I think I could concentrate on the two of them, and it could help me balance out the negative messages coming through, composed to the positive messages. But this blue one is really amazing. I had it on my altar downstairs, which is typically my altar for like Imbolc, the Beltane, Yule, and Samhain and things. And I had that on my altar downstairs. Excuse me a minute, I was rubbing my eye. But the way that the sunlight was coming in my window, you used to could see things in it. But I'll do a video, honestly, I will do a video with showing you how it actually works. And I'll try my hardest to get the camera to focus and show you what I see when I do it. But I think to have the clearer messages, it's going to have to be the big one. But I'll read you out some facts about the crystal ball, right? I think I actually read these before, but I'm not sure. The crystal ball. Crystal balls have been used for scrying for thousands of years. Scrying is the art of looking into a reflective surface, such as a glass, water, a mirror, or a crystal ball, to gain mystical insight. Almost everyone is familiar with the image of Gypsy fortune teller gazing into her crystal ball and divining someone's future. Along with this image comes from common misconception that crystal balls have magic powers that enable them to foretell the future. My twitchy eyes coming again, Sister Linda. I just felt it there. Twitchy witchy. However, my images seen with a crystal ball aren't the foretelling of the future events, but rather images from deep within one's subconscious mind, and the crystal ball is the door through which these conscious thoughts can be accessed. Sorry. When using a crystal ball, a trance-like state is induced that dissociates one's consciousness, enabling information from the subconscious to pass through the mind's eye. It is here for the images are seen, not in the crystal itself. So the actual images come for your mind, even though maybe in the crystal ball you'll see images, it's actually your mind that is projecting the images into the crystal ball. And that's just a bit about cleansing it and cleaning it, but we all know that. Using the crystal ball. There are various ways to use a crystal ball, and if you find that one given here does not work for you, then do not give up. Simply practice with other methods until you find the method that gives you the best results. Use a quiet room when you will not be distracted and create a relaxed atmosphere by burning candles or incense or by playing soft music. It is recommended that working by candlelight can help to relax the eye and to reduce the amount of reflection. Place the ball on a dark, non-reflective surface. Well, that's where that come in handy because it's got its own stand. Start by relaxing into a meditative state using whichever method works for you. I don't really meditate as much, but I daydream. Like I can put music on and I can zone myself out to like go into like a kind of daydream, but I don't meditate as such. But I think it's much like the same thing. If meditative state using whichever method works for you. It is very important to relax your mind and body as this is key to using many psychic abilities, including crystal gazing. Hold the ball in your hands for a while to energize it and strengthen your psychic bond with it. Think about the purpose for the session. You may wish to revisualize the topic or ask a question, and as long as it was a dark room. And what I would do was I would just try and focus on something that was in the room, and before long, you do actually are able to meditate with your eyes open. And I used to could do that. Depends on how dark the room is. Put the crystal down and begin to gaze into it. Let your eyes relax and go out of focus. Try to clear your mind and concentrate on feeling open and receptive. In a while, you should see a mist filling the crystal and then gradually clearing. Keep your eyes relaxed and unfocused. Watch the images or symbols appearing in the mind's eye. Do not try to force the images to come. Let them come naturally. So you could light incense and things that kind of helps you go to a place where that you're relaxed and see that they might. I've got sage. No sage, sorry. I've got incense. It's called. I'll get it. Savannah. I used to use it for reading tarots. I've not got much yet left. I think I've got 3 left. Clearing of the mind. So you could use something like that just to put your mind in a relaxed state. Uh, in a while, you should see the mist filling the crystal and then gradually clearing. Keep your eyes relaxed and unfocused. Watch for images or symbols appearing in your mind's eye. Do not try to force the images to come, let them come naturally. It is okay if you do not see any images the first few times you use the ball. Most people need practice as achieving the necessary receptive and relaxed state of mind before images will appear. When you do see images, don't try to make sense of them right away. Just take a mental note of what you see. Once you have seen the images that you need, they will fade away and the ball will again fill with mist. Blink your eyes, breathe evenly and deeply. Allow your mind to return to the physical plane. Thank the ball for its message and put it away. Take notes of the images you have seen in a journal, keep just for your crystal ball work. Also note any thoughts or impressions that come to mind. The images may not be what you expected. Sometimes it may seem that the images have nothing to do with the topic of your work or just plain nonsense. Your subconscious mind gives you the information you need. The images are often symbolic, and so it may take some time to decipher their meaning. Go with your instinct and intuition. Most often, your first impression is the correct one. Crystal ball gazing takes a lot of practice and patience, but in time you will become more receptive and more adapt to reading the crystal ball. So that was that's Freya's Cauldron's actual like guidance to it. So basically, what you have to do is you have to get yourself into like a incense that maybe puts you in like a relaxed state. Get a dim room, light a couple of candles maybe around the crystal ball. I think this one's going to be the best. And hold it in your hand and focus and maybe even tell the crystal ball what you want it to appear to you. Like, I want the crystal ball to let me see if I'm going to have like my dream job in the next 6 months or if I'm going to have a job in the next 6 months, that type of thing. and then put it back on its stand where your candles and things are, and then just really, really focus in it and between it and having that running through your head at all times. And the chances are, well, I'll do it and I'll show it to you a video and I'll show you doing it, right? But I think that's going to be a good thing to show you. And as I said, I thought that my blue ball would have been my best because I used to see things through this all the time. Honestly, because the telly's behind me, I can't see much right now. Oops. Wait, see this, I'll smash it. I couldn't see much through it because the television's behind me, but I used to sit with it when I first got it because it was my first ball. I would sit all the time and I would just sit and look through it. And see, before you know it, you do go into like a wee daydream because you do start to see like images in it. Maybe if I held it up through, see like that, I could see it better when I hold it up to the light. It's so weird because it starts to get really misty, and I know a lot it is your subconscious, of course, but that's what the point is. It's your subconscious mind connected to the crystal to give you the messages that you want to receive, you know. But I watch it for that, guys, because I will do a video on it. And as I say to you, I'm going to start doing a witchy video every week. I'll do like my first one that I'll do is a demonstration is going to be the crystal ball, right? The second one that I'll do is if you've watched my February sub box reveal, I'll do the one that's the dedication to the earth, air, fire, and water elements. That looks really interesting. I think you'll like that because it'll show you me doing a ritual. For all, I might not be able to tell you every word. I might have to mute out some of the words that I say in the actual ritual because that is Freya's own words, and I wouldn't do that because we're trusted when we go with Freya's cauldron to start with sub boxes. We're actually under contract not to share any of our work because these spells and things have been in our generation for years. So she's entrusting us. We can share our sub boxes, yeah, but we can't share her words. Even if I maybe change her words into my own words, then I can share that. But I want you to be able to start seeing a wee bit more about the craft and how it works and what we do. And I'll say a lot of people that they like I'll do a candle for you and things. And I'm gonna start filming me doing your candles and you'll see how I do it. Right? So look out for that in the next wee while because I'm not going to definitely be starting them this week. The definite stuff. And if there's anything you want to see me do, just put it in the comments. Or most of you have got me on Facebook. Just ask in the Facebook comments what you want me to do and what you want to see. I mean, I know Dobie wants to see me opening up a circle. I'll show you me opening a circle and calling in the elements. I can do all that. I'll find a purpose for to do that because I can't just call them in for no reason. But I'll find a purpose to do all that. Even if it's just to give them a gift, I can do that. But anything to do with witchcraft, guys, just let me know, and I promise you I'll do a video about it. Especially the things that can help us right now, like the saging in our homes, the feeling more positive, things to bring in love and light. Maybe even I'll show you how to make a couple of wee. I know I sell witchy jars, guys, right? But you can do them at home if you've got the right ingredients. Maybe even doing like wee bags and wee things for yourselves. If you can't afford to buy one off of me. By the way, I'm opening up my new website and it's called Witches and Tiaras or Witches and Tarot. What do you think? What do you think my website and my shop should be? Comment now. It's, sorry, broomsticks and tiaras or broomsticks and tarot. What do you think? It's just where you open up a circle shell. It's like you make it your sacred space and you call in earth, air, wind and fire. It's for today rituals and it's to make your spells more powerful. But think about it, guys. What do you think my witchy name should be? My witchy shop should be called? I definitely want it to be broomsticks and something. I was thinking broomsticks and tiaras, but then I thought about it could be broomsticks and tarot. What do you think? See, I thought of tiaras because of crystals, but I don't know. I definitely want broomsticks in it, but for some reason, because there's a nice broomstick, a witch on a broomstick, that I want that as my logo. Drew's broomstick and tarots. I definitely think the broomstick should be in it. See, I thought of broomsticks and tiaras, and then I thought tiaras to do with witchcraft doesn't really sound right. But then maybe you could leave me a comment what you think. Twitchy Witch's broomstick. Hey, maybe, but no, because my bloody well right eye keeps twitching the night again. Maybe I should be called Twitchy Witch's broomstick. Maybe better not get on a broomstick when I've got a twitchy eye or four. That's a good one. I like that one. It's basically just opening up your own space to do your workings. Especially if you've got a ritual today to celebrate something, like a lot of the people look at Samhain and Yule and all the Imbolc and things. I'll open a circle up, and that's to call in the elements. Look, basically, you'll ask for, can I'm asking the Watchtowers of the North to join me in this rite. And then you wait a wee second, and then you say, thank you for joining me in this rite. And then you'll get in about all the different circles, and you'll give them a gift. Like if it was West, you would give them a gift of water. I'll explain it all to you, but it's interesting and I don't mind sharing. I think there's not enough. It's no offence to American witches whatsoever, but there's no enough Scottish witches show you these things, right? So I'll show you. Broomsticks and tarot, Catherine. Yeah, I'm definitely going to open up my own website. I mean, it's not that I've been getting a lot of requests for my jars and my oils and things. So I'm actually paid Friday, so I'm going to invest in a lot more of the essential oils, and a lot more of wee jars and things to start doing these things full time, and it can be like my second job. So I'm definitely going to focus on my witchy shop. That's for sure. My witchy shop is going to be my priority. I'm going to do my best, and I'll do my tarot readings and things on that for private clients. Is there any questions about the crystal ball then before I move on to tarot readings? Just in case you've got any questions. Broomsticks and tarot, definitely. So that's the. See, I thought tiaras at first, and then I think it must have been a film or something that the tiara bit came in, but I don't know. Then I thought about wind, air, fire, and water, and I thought there'll be a lot of shops out there that's called that type of thing, you know. So it came to me straight away. It was broomsticks and tiaras, but I think I maybe get the message wrong in my head, and it should be broomsticks and tarot. So we agreed then my new website should be broomsticks and tarot. That's okay, Louis. I respect you being here, buddy. Twitchy Witch's broomsticks a belter, but that was because me and Dobby sat the other day there talking to each other on Facebook. It must have been hours and hours, and I ended up my right eye kept twitching and twitching and twitching. So I had to say, Dobby, I'm going to have to go and try and get this eye sorted out. It was just twitch, twitch, twitch. It was like that. It was really bad. I'm just trying to find a website right now that, well, people are saying today on Facebook, but Facebook's a bit complicated, guys, to open my business up on. I tried to do a Facebook Live tonight explaining that $2.99 for a Tara spread, and it ended up saying that you weren't allowed to get in unless you paid $2.99, and I didn't want that to happen whatsoever. So I'm gonna stay away from the Facebook thing. I don't understand how to work it, but a lot of people said that Wix is a free website, but I think it's only free if you use it as a website and not a shop website, if you get me. It could definitely be Shell. I love Drew's broomstick and Tara Come Alive could add on as well. So that could be like the wee caption at the bottom or something. I don't know. Between us all, we'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Does any of you want a tarot card or an oracle card? I know we've been doing a lot of tarot cards, and a lot of people will get fed up doing tarot. There's only so many messages you can hear. But I've got all my oracle decks here if you want a postcard for spirit or anything. Somebody want a postcard for spirit? Let's maybe start with that first. I know we've just had a full moon, so we can do moonology. Oh, I've got my deity cards out as well. I've got Keepers of the Light out. They're very popular right now, honestly. We'll do some postcard for spirits. I think if we do some postcard for spirits, we might all feel a bit more uplifted because I know there's a lot of negative things out there trying to attack us all right now, guys. Honestly, and I feel as if we need some uplifting messages for our guides. So, Catherine, do you talk about a tarot reading, Catherine, or a postcard for spirit? Because if it's a tarot reading, I've no problem doing one. But I think I'll do a couple of postcards for spirits first just to get everybody feeling positive, okay? I'll do myself one first, right? Because I really need some positivity right now. So I'm going to give myself a postcard for spirit, guys. This will take a while for these to shuffle because they know my emotions are everywhere. So they'll be trying to find something that I can find the benefit from. Aye. Is that hospital phoning you back yet? No, didn't think so. My fiance's waiting the hospital phoning them back, guys. He's got an abscess. He got his jaw broke 3 times, but he's got an abscess down in his chin. So the strain of the abscess is making the 3 breaks swell up and he's in agony. So we're waiting in NHS 24 phoning back. We've been waiting about 4 hours. Anyway, back to this. I'm going to give myself a positive message for my spirits guides. Oh, they're taking their time, aren't they, to give you a message? I thought they took their time to give you messages. Come on, guides, please tell me something nice. Oh, there we go. That's actually 2, but I'll take the top one. It says, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the whole world. Interact with it and draw a conclusion from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret, your infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbow explode. I always think this is a funny quote at the end. Loving you so much, rainbow explodes in the ethers. Always think of that advert where the Skittles explode. Thank you, Goddess. I needed to hear that. Oh, postcard for spirit, Catherine. I think we all maybe don't need Tara the night. I think we all need some uplifting messages, eh? But if any of you want Tara, I have no problem in giving you some. Right, Catherine, this will be for you, missus. Just keep putting them in chat and I will read them. Oracle deck with me. Right, okay. I'll do you the. You can have this Oracle deck, the postcard for Spirit, or I can do you the Keepers of the Light Oracle. Just let me know once I've done Catherine's, right? Right, Catherine, what does your guides want to tell you to keep you positive through these hard times? Oh, ho, ho. Right. Now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breather. Slow down and look at how far you've come. Decisions from the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you've turned on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now it's not the time to get too close to this fray. Step back now, you will be glad you did. Loving you. Do you want me to read that again, Catherine? Was a bit unclear. Now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breather. Slow down and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuitive. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you've turned on a switch and allows your soul to make an essential part of the informational gathering and decision making process. In this way, you can approach the things from a more neutral and non judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now it's not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now, you will be glad you did. Love you. Interesting. Hope that. Well, you might make me tea, please.
What's your name?
When you no, make me tea.
Just want to Joe.
When you go then. Oh, Wally wants to show you his jaw. And you'll not see it. You need to come round that side of the camera there. You need to come out a bit this side. Up a bit. You'll not see it. See all this? Like, move out a bit. That way. Up a bit. Right, see this? This isn't usually all is swelled up as that. That's an abscess that he had 2 years ago, but because his jaw's broken 3 places, the abscess is putting pressure on his brake. So he needs to go and get this abscess drained so that it's taking the pressure off the brake in his jaw. He's agony.
People.
Yeah.
I hope you're all having a good night.
Interesting, Catherine. See, sometimes you need. It's painful. He's been up all night. But see, sometimes you've got to really read these messages twice to get the overall gist of them. What did you say, Lou? The Oracle deck would be nice. Is it the Oracle deck as in the Keepers of the Light you want, pal? Or do you want the spellcasting one? I've got that many, but they're all there. And if if I bring over my tray, all my books are going to fall. So that's why I always just pick my best ones. So you've got Postcard for Spirit, You've got spellcasters. You've got the keepers of the light, which is typically your deities, your archangels, and you've got moonology. So you pick, my friend, what one do you want? Spellcasters, not a problem. No problem. Your wish is my command. Remember, guys, just keep posting it in the link, anything that you want. And if I don't, and then once I finish Louis reading, just post it up again and I will see it. And whoever I see first, that's who I do. No favouritism, honestly, I promise. It's just the way I have to do it unless somebody wants to take down names for me. Right, Louis, my friend, let's do this. Spellcasting. I love these cards. I think they're beautiful. You see them? They're absolutely gorgeous. I'd actually see because I'm a blue greeny tealy person, I wish you could see just how lovely that is. I'd love that as a tattoo on my arm. We'll get to you, beauty of nature, I promise. I just need to concentrate on Louis' name right now, but I will get to you. Oh my God, Louis, two fell out for you, but I'm not giving you two because that might confuse you, so I'll reshuffle, and if it needs to be, it needs to be. Oh wow, this is for you. For sure this card is for you. Talent. I know it's a ballet dancer, right? But that doesn't mean to say your talent's ballet dancing. But this card's definitely for you. I wonder what message is behind it. Where did I put them? Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. It's maybe something that you're not focusing on, that you should be focusing on. Talent. You got a hidden talent. Here we go. Talent, magical guidance. You were born with great aptitude, but you need to hone your skills to ensure that they're at their best, so you can be at your finest. You may feel the pressure to do well, and sometimes your nerves get the better of you. You've been blessed with a wonderful gift, but don't know how to make the most of your talent. Don't buy into competition. Instead, think like a winner to overcome any limitations. Give it your best shot. This is your chance to shine, to prove yourself, but most importantly, enjoy yourself as you live up to your true potential as a champion. Spell incantation. Write down your talents on a. This is important, right? So try and think about this or rewind it and Days ask you. Write down your talents on paper. That take a clear lidded jar. Then take a clear lidded jar, a mint leaf, a bloodstone crystal, and a red candle. At noon on Mondays during a first quarter moon phase, face south and say. I could always send you this in a message if you don't get it right. In fact, that's what I will do. I'll send you in a message. Practice, practice, claim the prize. Honest talent's very wise. Bloodstone helps to calm the nerves. Mint brings about what one deserves. Light a red candle, place in a jar. Burn paper to be a star. Passion stirs to bring about success, big break, or talent about. Don't waste the gifts you've had since birth. You're here to shine across this earth. When the candle has burnt down, close the lid to seal it in the talents and say, grateful I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, insist my transition, so mote it be. Magical meanings. Share your talent with others. Practice makes practice makes perfect. Shine your light. Sign up with a talent agency. Go for it. Go for what makes your heart sing. I'll send you that in Messenger, everything that I just read, right? But there's obviously something that you're good at that you're no doing. So I'll send you the rest of that in a message, the things that to help you along. Hope that means something to you, Lou. I spell casting, yeah. Do you get what I mean, though? That there's like a spell that goes a long way that you can do yourself. I know. You want some paracetamol? Well, I'll give it. I'll give you some paracetamol. Just take the ones downstairs. Is there anybody, right, who else wanted, did anybody else want a spell casting one? See, it gives you like a wee spell today, but you don't need to be a witch to do these spells. All you need is the things that is in what I tell you. What do you think, guys? Or do you just want any messages for me, please, Drew? Beauty of Nature, do you want postcard for spirit then? Because that's the best ones to get a message for your guides. Or do you want a tarot reading? I feel as if you need, honestly feel as if you need postcard for spirit. It's postcard for spirit that's shouting it to me for you as soon as it's a message you want. Hi, sister. Thought you'd have been too busy the night. I know there's a lot on. Yeah, I definitely think you need a postcard for spirit, beauty, and nature. Let's see what the guides want to tell you. And I'm shuffling really slow because I need to get my energy into every card position because I feel as if there's something urgent you need. So I'm trying my hardest to go slow. Oh, this is for you because it just jumped right out at me. Right, dear you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts right now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentment be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. Is there something that you're try? Is there something that you're holding on to, but you really need to maybe let go? Or are you putting your dreams on pause for some other reason? Because the card's telling you you're in the good shape right now to do what it is that you need to do. I'll read it again for you, beauty and nature. Right now, listen to it and try and take it in because you might think that you're in a depressed state or your life's not going the right place. But listen to what Spirit's telling you, and this card was definitely for you. You are in a good, you are in good shape right now. It doesn't mean to say your mind's in a good place, but listen, you are in such good shape right now that we are all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts right now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Are you trying to cut out spirit? Are you trying to cut out the messages that spirit's trying to give you? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in or are you trying to do life by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter. Please can you do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. I hope that makes sense to you, beauty of nature. I've got a funny feeling reading that card that you maybe have got potentially something in, but you're just no pushing yourself enough through a lot of stress. Well, I think that card is trying to tell you that you have to stay focused on your dreams, your positive vibes, the love and light at the tunnel, and try your hardest to block out anything in between. Try and keep focused on what your plan is in life and try and block out anything else because your spirits are there for you and your spirit guides are guiding you and they maybe even be doing this to show you a way out, to show you your true value. So just try and think. Maybe even write down a journal. Write a journal in the morning when you get up. Your first thoughts in the morning, a positivity. Maybe even write down the negative ones as well. And then through time you'll see the difference. But there's a lot. Your guides have got your back. It's maybe hard right now, but they know what they're doing. You just need to trust that they know what they're doing. Yep, definitely. That's it. Just keep focused, beauty of nature. Just keep focused. Right, is there anybody else? I know you're here now, sister. Thank the goddess. Is there anybody here else that wants a postcard for spirit while I've got them in my hand? I think we all need a wee postcard for spirit right now, a wee uplifting message just for our guides to let us see that our guides have got our back. I mean, life's hard. Wait, I got a wee drink of my tea, guys. There's that much negativity going on right now, guys, that we have to all stick together as spiritual people and have each other's backs. I'm really surprised thinking of others is no one. As well as upon my feet, my value I had been searching for a true love. Well, listen, beauty of nature, your spirit guides know all this, and they've got it all. You might not think it's planned, but there's always a meaning to something. There's always, if something happens, there's always a meaning behind it. I don't know why I've dropped to 4 people, back up to 5. There's always a meaning behind it. So just trust in spirit and trust in the divine, and everything will work out the way it's supposed to. And good, you're on your feet with dollars. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. That'll give you the money to maybe buy books, maybe to buy whatever you need to move to your next level. Definitely stick to what you. I try and think when I try to plan my future, guys. I try and think to where do I want to be next year at this time? Who do I want in my life next year at this time? What type of person do I want to be next year at this time? I try and think of all these type of things, and I try my hardest to keep focus on that, to keep going in a positive direction. If something negative happens, I try my hardest to stay, think to find a positive situation out of what that negative thing that just happened. I try my hardest to find the positive in whatever happened that was even negative. So it's all to do with positivity and light. Good stuff, beauty of nature. Good stuff. Sister, you want a card? I'm doing tarot cards if anybody wants any, but I feel more tonight that people need like a couple of messages for our guides, like the keepers of the light. Maybe the postcard for spirit. We can do tarot another night, or I will do tarot readings. So we'll get postcard for spirit. We've got our keepers of the light, which you know is our deities. And we've got moonology. What was the ones again? The spellcasters deck. Dobby, what you wanting as well? Dobby, remember you said you wanted something. I'll smoke my cigarette. You think about it, guys, right? Just think about who you want to hear the messages for. Your postcard for spirit is your ancestors, your loved ones that's died, that they want to give you a message, a postcard for spirit, basically to build you up, to let you see that they're still around. Your spell casting one is for like people that maybe need like a wee ritual or something, just to help them on their path. Your keepers of the light is your archangels that are they're gonna push you in a direction, or show you the direction you need to be going in life to get positivity. And the ones that are just what are the ones? Oh, the moonology is much the same as the spell casting deck. It's just these ones are done at different. Well, a lot of people do them at different phases of the moon just to show you, but they can be done just the exact same as the spellcaster's deck. And I'm sure these have got a kind of spell or a wee incantation thing in them as well. Good beauty of the nature. Money to fix my home and get my car going. And see that? You'll get out places. You'll manage to go travelling. You'll manage to maybe get to college or a job and things. See, everything's positive. Good stuff. Let me know what you want, guys. Especially my sister Dobie and my sister Sherry. Let me know what cards you want, girls. And manifest a lighter through the screen for me, please. My lighter is conked out. Postcard for spirit, shall me bother. We'll see if maybe old Harvey'll give you a message tonight, eh? God, it's getting near enough close to me again. In fact, I'll focus on a wee message for your. I usually try and focus on a message for your gran, but I'll try my hardest to focus on a message for your dad tonight. We all need a father's love. Oh, it's taking its time. I'm just glad that I like it when it takes its time. I've told you this. Oh, that's 10 care. I've told you this 100 times. I feel that if a tarot reader, right now they're all slipping off the bed here, guys. I feel as if a tarot reader or an oracle reader does like a quick, like, oh, shuffle, shuffle, and then there's your card. I feel that's bullshit. Sorry, I do. A lot of them will actually get you to pick a number, which is a good way to do it. I like that's the way Cassie and that do it. I like that way. But I like the cards to think about what they're saying. So that's why I always just let them do their own thing and pop it to me. Because then I know that they're really, really thinking about what they want to say. Oh my god, this is for you. Oh, we'll say it's for Harvey, it's green and bloody white. We are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know in sorry, what you can know is it's time to dive into the in sorry. What you can know it is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. There you go, Mrs. See, I knew there would be a special one there. Oh, you hadn't it, Lou? Remember, pal, message me anytime, buddy. I was just sorry I was too busy to talk to you. Well, so it is, Shell. It's your grand's anniversary in 3 weeks. Do you want me to do another one for your gran? Because I really do feel as if that was for your dad. I'll do a quick one for your gran, right? Because I think that was me for your dad. Because I focused on your dad. We'll focus on old Granny Bell. Oh, ho, 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 ho. There we go. We are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap at the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more. We promise, but we promise, but more importantly, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in the arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel it? There you go. Right, that was for your grand missus. Ah, they bothered, missus. I know it's hard. All right, Louie, I'll speak to you in a bit, buddy. And remember, you can always get me in Messenger with that California weather. We're actually at 7 degrees today, actually. Our weather's getting warmer. It's just that it's raining and we still can't get out investigating. See honestly, the dark nights and things will creep in really quick, won't they, Shell? And honestly, as long as that cold goes away, I will be out. I will be out investigating. Hatchy Hatch, what you want for me, darling? Do you want a card? Hatchy, I'll be on my broomstick tonight. What time's it ready? And I'll have my broomstick charging and I'll be done for my dinner. That sounds good. Yum, 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 yum. Right, guys, who else is here? Who else wants a postcard for Spirit? Keepers of the Light. Spellcaster, a Moon Oracle, or tarot reading. I mean, just say user in control, guys. Tell me what you want. Oh, did any of you pay for tarot readings? What do you want, Hatchy Hatch, my friend? Do you want a postcard for Spirit, or do you want some guidance for the archangels? You tell me. I think you'll be wanting a postcard for Spirit. If you don't want a postcard for Spirit, just tell me before I draw your card and I'll go straight to the Keepers of the Light. Arch. What does arch mean? Oh, the archangels. Click, click. See, we've got our own wee communication going, me and you, haven't we? The archangels. Let's see what the archangels want to tell my buddy. Keepers of the Light. See, I think I've done the Keepers of the Light for myself a few times just to see who's got my back and who hasn't. And it's really strange, but there's been a few of them come up a couple of times, and I think they are definitely got my back. Oh, you're all right, Diane. Don't worry about it, missus. We're still here. We're not going anywhere yet. We're not going anywhere. We're doing Hatchy Hatch. We're getting some. We're going to get some hat. Wait, they don't need to be the right way up with these ones. We're getting Hatchy Hatch some positive messages for the archangels and things for him and Buddy. Right, let me focus on my friend. With her, what do you know is again? Where'd I put my tissue? Oh, I don't know. That's what your house coat's for, innit? Don't worry, I'll wash it. Right, okay, let's focus on my friend Hatchy. Oh, that was a flipper. That flipped. Let's give Hatchy Hatch the most positive reading ever. Let's put him in a place of guidance. I mean, poor wee Buddy. Poor wee Buddy's fed better than me. Right, let's get some positive vibes going for these two guys. One man and his dog. One man and his dog went to mow a meadow. Remember that song? And this is for you, by the way. Oh, Mahabharata Baba. That's a beautiful card. Soul expansion. You are consciousness is expanding. You are understanding the connection between all things. Now that's interesting because I've noticed that you've been coming into a lot of your spiritual lives a lot more than you used to. So that's interesting. Mavahabababja. Wahabja. I take it he's. Oh no, I need to do them again, guys. Sorry. I know. Oh, I thought I had the wrong deck there. I didn't. I thought I had missed half the deck, but it wasn't. It was the other one. Aye, Mahabharata. See, they're so hard to say. Mahavatar Babaji. Right. Mahavatar. Sounds very positive. Look, he's got right peaceful, soulful eyes. See them? I think he's definitely one of the archangels. Though it usually does say. There he's there, right? Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. About. Mahabharata means great incarnation or avatar, and Babaji means sacred father. Bahavatar Babaji is a deeply respected master yogi who was introduced to the world through the teachings of the Indian yoga Paramahamsa Yogananda Babaji, as he's called. So, for short, he's said to be over 2,000 years old and able to travel between Earth and other worlds. He is said to have an invisible temple in the Himalayas that can appear to those he wants to connect with. Many believe that he is like Christ himself, bringing deep love, acceptance, forgiveness, insight, and direction. Extended message. You may feel that you're retreating from the world recently. Maybe you're not being as active socially or spiritually, but this time of inner rest has really paid off. You are becoming more and more consciously aware of how connected you are to the God and all life's beings. The sense of union is called yoga. Yoga goes beyond physical ability and into a sense of awareness that is created through a spiritual practice, meditation, and devotion to the divine. Mahavata Babaji, the yogic father, is here to inspire that fire of union within you so that you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating the waves of energy that you form your life. See, you maybe not realise just how spiritual you're getting. And I don't know if you maybe before Chris and all I started going live, used to jump on lives like this before. But that makes a lot of sense to me because I do see you coming into a lot of different like lives where we're doing cards and where we're doing talk about spirituality and things. So I think that's a really good card for you. Did you like that, Hatcha? Dobby's Drew don't remember much or Mindy. I remember Morton Mindy. I'm 48, Hatchie. I remember the 70s well and clear. They bother Shell, speak to you in a bit. Honestly, I remember Mork and Mindy very clearly. They've been good the last few weeks, Diane. Hi, Country Boy Explorer. Thank you for popping in and showing me some love. Would you like a card? Would you like a postcard for Spirit? Just to give you a wee bit of uplifting. It just gives you like a message for your loved ones, your higher beings. It's all positivity. I'll give you I'll let you see. I'll give you a card. As soon as you've popped in, you might as well get a card. Well, don't just till we find this one. Remember, guys, just keep popping up your decks that you want, and I'll do them. I'm just gonna do Country Boy as soon as I've seen him, and he's just popped in. Right, Country Boy, let's see what your guides and your ancestors want to tell you today. Let's give Country Boy some positive news, guys. Let's get him on a path of love and light and getting rid of all the darkness in the world. Let's keep him on the path of the divine. Let's keep him energized. Let's keep him focused. Let him help him find his way in life if he's lost. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, it's got a nice wee hair on it. Isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again full circle in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resuscitated years later when you really, really need it. Oh, sorry, when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knew better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places, so I have to remember uncharted places of infinite potential. We are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle and now you can see that everything changes, is made new and is given new hope. Loving you always. Does that make sense to you, by the way, country boy? I feel as if you really needed to hear that. As if maybe something's really came back round again that you failed at the first time, but it's just letting you know that it's going to be okay this time. Thank you, Hatchy Hatch. It's all validation for me, pal. And if I can astral travel down that way, I will be there shortly. Right, Diane, what would you like, my angel? Would you like a postcard for spirit, a keepers of the light, a moonology, a spell casting, or do you want a tarot reading? It's up to you, Diane. Your keepers of your light is your positive messages for your loved ones. Your keepers of your light is your guidance for your angels and things. Your moonology is basically if you're on a witchy path or you're like dead spiritual, is like to give you like something to focus on, maybe even a wee incantation or two to say, and that's the same as your spell casting. Or I can do you a 5 card spread of tarot. It's up to yourself. Aye, buddy'll let me in. I know he would. No bother, pal. That's what I'm here for. Listen, guys, I'm here to give you positive messages and to try and help you through tough times. I wish that when I was going through all my hard times that I had somebody that I could just jump on live to. I've got an eyelash in my eye. I wish that I had somebody way back when I was going through all my drug withdrawal. I mean, I've told you all before, I used to be a bad heroin addict and things, and that's what saved me. I wish that when I had that, when I was going through all that, that I had somebody that I could go on live with that could talk me through things and maybe give me some positive things to focus on. So that's what I'm here for, guys, is for yous. That's why, even though I'm so busy with parachills and other things, I'm trying to open up my own website, my own witchy shop as well. Eh, that's why, even though I'm busy, I try my hardest to go live on my Mondays and my Thursdays. So I will always be here for you. And if you can't get me on YouTube, you can always get me on Facebook. Diane, what do you want, my darling? What do you want? A postcard for spirit? Do you want a tarot reading? Do you want Keepers of the Light? That's your archangels and things. Do you want to hear maybe for your archangels and your higher beings? You would, please. Aye, no. I liked Mork and Mindy. I thought Mork and Mindy was amazing. We used to watch it on a Saturday when Day is Gaelic for Grandad, and my mum and dad used to go shopping on a Saturday, and we would always be left at my gran and my Day's house. And Mork and Mindy used to always be on as they were all getting home with a shopping, and it used to be so annoying because we would be like, right, come on, it's time to go home now, and we were like, no, Mork and Mindy's not finished. I mean, it's all these old shows that you miss. And see the Carry On films, honestly, see to this day, I still love the Carry On films. I mean, a lot of the Americans and different things might not know what we're talking about, but the Carry On films, see if I watch Carry On Hospital or Carry On Doctor, it brings me out a bad mood like that because they're hilarious. Have you decided what you want yet, Diane? Postcard for Spirit or a tarot reading? Oh, I think I'll give you an oracle. I think I'll give you a Keepers of the Light. I feel as if you're maybe needing a wee bit of guidance for the higher beings. See, pardon me. Sometimes it takes us as tarot readers and witches and things to give you the guidance. You might think you want this or that, but I feel in my inner self you need a bit of guidance right now. So I'll give you a card. And if it's a tarot you want, just message me and I'll do a tarot card spread for you, no problem. But I feel right now you need a bit of guidance for our angels. Well, we're oracles of light. We're keepers of the light, sorry. Let's see what they've got to tell you. I actually think I'm going to put a wee drop more wisdom of the elders on my hands. Put the rub on my pen. I feel as if you're maybe just needing a wee bit of guidance. I don't know. There's just something. There's something I think's not right with you today. I hope everyone's all right, Diane. Our elders are with us doing this reading. I'll shuffle for the side. I got on better. You know, bring you down a wee bit and you can see me shuffle. See, if I shuffle that way, they're awfully big. See, they're awfully big to shuffle if I do it that way. So I feel as if I do them this way, I get a better shuffle at them. See how clearer they are? And this is when you know when they jump out at you that it's not just your silly hands. So let's focus. I'm surprised thinking of others, isn't he? And he's really shocked me. Hope he's okay. They were getting a bit messy there. Oh my goodness, that one's messy. Maybe I should go back to just doing side by side a minute. See, this is it getting all the oil. But I didn't put a lot of oil on. This is them getting, thinking about every card. When they decide what card you need, they'll give me it, don't worry. They'll find a way to push it out to me. Some of them are just so awkward to hand. Back to focusing, Drew. Oh my goodness, it's definitely that one. Did you feel that come out there? You have Lady Narda. Wait, I'll put you back up. You have Lady Narda. Lady Narda, sorry. Heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive balance. Interesting, right? Where is she? Where is she? This here. Lady Narda. Another one that I've not heard much about, guys. I'm learning something new every time I do these. Right, about Lady Nada is said to be another incarnation of Mary Magdalene. But even if she is, the energies are slightly different. Lady Nada is a mighty spiritual priestess of love, one who in excite. Sorry, I'm so sorry. 2 seconds. Lady Nada is said to be another incarnation of Mary Magdalene, but even if she is, the energies are slightly different. Lady Nada is a mighty spiritual priestess of love who once existed in the land of Atlantis. She is the light force that helps us awaken our heart to the divine love we deserve, the light keeper whose essence allows the light within our heart to expand re-ruling a true, revealing a true, real, naked and vulnerable aspect of our soul. She brings an opportunity to experience divine love, whether through a relationship, adventure or experience. Extended message. The cave of your heart is opening wide for you to experience divine love. You have an opportunity to overcome past pain, heartbreak, and letdowns. This is a wonderful time to cherish and love yourself, and then allow yourself to be cherished and loved back by others. If you feel love revealing itself clearly in your heart, have courage and have courage and move into a state of trust. You are reminded that when true love is present, when divine love is present, there are no obstacles to overcome. It will be there, clear, pure, and real for you to experience. Your relationships are being brought into harmony on all levels of your life. Give and receive divine love with yourself and all those around you. Oh, that's very interesting, that Lady Nada. Did that make sense to you? Nanu, nanu. Oh, honestly, I did. I liked Mark and Mindy. Did that make sense for you, Diane? Yous are all welcome, guys. You don't need to thank me. I feel as if did tarot readings and oracle readings in my witchcraft. I only ever do witchcraft for goodness. That is the God's honest truth. I don't ever do it for negative. But I feel I'm more a mystic than a witch, to be honest with you. I don't really like the witchy term. I like to be called more a mystic because I don't really do spell work as such. I make like jars that you can keep, that you can hold in your hand and you can like say I made you a jar for luck, right? When it gets sent to you, it'll have a candle with it with all my oils on it. And you can either scribe into what you want, like luck, love, winning money or whatever, right? Or I can do that for you. And it'll have luck oil on it. And what you do is everything will already be in the jar ready for you with all my intent already in it. And then all you do is put that candle on top of that. Obviously, you need to put it on a plate or something. All you do is put that on top of the jar, and the jars are only that size. So you put that on a jar, let it light, let the wax melt all over it. Obviously, include anything you want first into the jar. It could be like your name or anything, but I'll explain that. It all gets explained in the scroll. And then as soon as all that wax melts around about that, that's it sealed. And then see if you ever feel like you need another bit of luck, you can go get your jar and just hold it in your hands because that'll be charged forever. But I'll explain all that on my website, guys, when I get it up and running. It should be up and running within the end of the week anyway, so I'll let you know this. But is there anybody else? Because time's went by that quick tonight again, guys. That's 2 hours again. Remember, guys, see when I go live, I'm sorry that I did actually have to put it off for 2 days there, but there was a lot happening and a lot of my close friends will know that. But see when I do these things, I want you to bring your friends in because I feel as if there's a lot of you out there that you should bring your friends in and they can benefit as well. And I'm no about the only reason I was asking for money for my readings and things today was because I didn't have a bit of food in the house. Honestly, I needed bread, I needed milk, I needed dog food, I needed everything. But I'm not going to mention names, but a couple of kind people, close friends, gave me a couple of donations. So that was the only reason I thought, what am I going to do to survive? And I got a couple of pound off of this one, a couple of pound off of that one. So hopefully that'll see me through to Friday. But I don't ever do anything for money unless it's my jars and my jars, my spell work, and my pouches. That's because I need to rebuy all the herbs and the oils and everything all back in. That's the only reason I ask for money for all them is because I have to restock. You enjoy your evening, Hatch, and please give Buddy a big hug for me, okay? So is there anybody that I've missed that wants a card? Dobie, Sister Sherry. I've not seen her Chris for a while. Is there anybody wants a card before I go? And remember, guys, Thursday night is Spirit Box night. It's a calling in the spirits. So I really want you to be there because I've got something planned. This is a ritual that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna show you me doing the ritual on a video, okay? And then when I go live at night, you will see the difference that makes me doing a ritual to call spirits in. That's the reason that I put the 2 videos out, guys, with nothing in them. My 2 new videos that's just out was because I didn't ask for any protection. I didn't ask my guides to bring any spirits in. And if you've noticed, there was no contact whatsoever. A couple of wee things through the necrophonic app, but that was the difference. There was nothing, and it was to prove a point that you need your guides to help you draw spirit in. So that's why I'm going to film myself doing a wee ritual. I'll put that out. Well, I'll be going live Thursday night, so I'll probably try and get that out Wednesday night, right? And then you'll see the difference in me doing these things and calling spirit in to help me to call in our guides. My guides to call in my loved ones, right? So just keep your heart. All I'm asking you today, guys, is just keep trying to share me out. I'm trying my hardest to get noticed on YouTube for my witchcraft as well as my paranormal stuff, and it's so that I can help people. A lot of people are suffering right now. You've got no idea. And some of these witchcrafty things that we can do as witches help a lot. but don't saging yourself to carrying a certain crystal. I mean, okay. Right, okay, guys, if there's no more messages or that, I'm going to go. And thank yous, everybody, for coming as usual. Love yous all, and remember, stay positive, keep focused on the light, no darkness whatsoever. Focus on the light, focus on good, try and not think anything negative, listen to happy music, look at watch happy films, do everything that's going to keep you in a happy place, okay, guys? So I thank you all for coming tonight. Blessed be, and I love you all, and catch you in the next, okie doke. Thanks, guys.